In this tutorial, we're going to learn how to create a grid list in Builder. So I'm going to just show you the end product right now and then show you how to create it. So we want to create something like this where you have a title and you have a list of items. This can be used for a variety of different reasons. If you have a list of recipes or a list of people, we can create a list dynamically in Builder. For those that aren't familiar with Builder, Builder is a visual development platform or a no-code tool that allows you to create stunning websites, Chrome extensions, and websites for Web3 using no-code. So we're going to go ahead, get started, and make a grid list. So I actually want to go back and create a new project. Let's see. So once you log in, you will see something like this. If you're new, you should see no projects. And what you want to do is create a new project. I'm going to name this grid this tutorial. I'm going to change my region to Europe. Click create project. So you're presented with this blank page. What you want to do first is to add a blank page. So now you got your first web page. What you then want to do is you need an element and you want to search the grid list element and drop it in this new page. So you will see a grid list here. Next, what I want to do to make it like this one is I'm going to add heading title just above. And I just drop it above my grid list. So now I have my grid list and I have my heading. I'm going to change the text for my heading to grid list tutorial. I'm going to change the styling, change edit inline, typography, and change text align to center. So we have our grid list. What we next want to do is to edit what our list will actually look like. To do this, we're going to add an item. So I'm actually going to go to block, I think, and add grid row. So every grid has a series of rows containing different types of data. So we're going to add a grid row right here in what's called a new page. I'm actually going to name this grid row. So what we'll do next is just to show you what this looks like. I now have to set a row page. And if I set the row page to grid row, you will start to see that it looks exactly the same, but it just has several rows of this single individual grid row. This has slightly more than I want on it, so I'm just going to remove the button. And as you can see, it removes from our grid list. I am going to remove this image too. And again, it removes from the grid list. I actually want to rename our main page as home. And the next thing I want to do is add data to my database. So I am going to create a collection called companies. I am going to add a new field called company name. I'm going to add a new record. And I'm going to say this is Meta. I'm going to add one that says Nike. I'm going to add another that says Bildr. I'm going to add another that says Webflow. So just random company names. Just a couple steps more to go. What we want to do next is we want to set this collection, set the data, and we want to set the collection list that it's going to pull from as companies. What we want to do is, after we set as companies, we want it to get all fields. Then we want to head to our grid row, and where it says item name, we want to get the record value from field. We select the collection, and we select the data field as company name. Lastly, what we want to do to preview this, we need to set some URL routes. So we need to say which page is our homepage, which we know here, this is our homepage, but we need to actually set that. So if we click preview, it's going to ask us which is the root landing page. We set our home as the root landing page. We get set and open live view. So we can see we have our title, we have the companies Meta, Bildr, Webflow, and Nike. As we go back to our database and just double check it, that's right. Webflow, Bildr, Nike, Meta. So that is how you create a grid list from a Bildr database. If you have any questions, queries, or concerns, don't forget, you can always message me on social media or drop a comment in the comment section below. Feel free to subscribe. It helps the YouTube algorithm. And just let me know what Bildr or no-code content you'll be interested in. Happy hacking.